Hi everyone, I just now have a chance to make a video announcement. Hopefully I'll be able to do some more this semester. I try to do them right at the beginning of each module to get you started on that module and give you a little more information about what we're anticipating in that module. So by now you should have looked in Module 2. This is the start of our short story unit. We'll do Module 2 and 3, both cover short stories. I know a lot of you have some experience with short stories, so hopefully this will be this section will be something that really interests you and allow you to explore some of those ideas that you have. We'll do poetry and then drama after that. So typically students kind of like the short story section first. We also start with short stories because that helps us to build on some skills that we'll use in the next two genres as well. The first thing I want you to do is to look at all three short story assignments. So the point of view short story is in module 2, and then the other two short stories are in module 3. Just go ahead and look at all three assignments, read them through, get a good feel for what you're being asked to do, and then that way you can start working on all three of them. If you suddenly have a good idea for like the character short story in module 3, you can work on that ahead of time if you need to. The other thing I want you to start right away is the short story wiki, which is in module 2. The wiki requires participation from other people in the class. And so if you wait until the Sunday that the module is due to start work on the wiki, you won't be able to finish it. It really relies on people actually getting in there and working on it right away. So we're building a short story together with your group, and so it's really important that you get in there and start right away. That way you have something to build on, otherwise you can't write a story. There are also a couple of things that we're starting in this module. One of them is the creative writing activities discussion board. And basically these are it's one discussion board, and individual threads have been created, and each thread is a short creative activity, that's something that I would do in class with students. This gives you a chance to practice the skill and then also share it with your fellow students. And so they're supposed to be short and easy, so I recommend you start there actually if you don't want to start with the quiz, because they're fun and they're graded mostly on whether or not you did it. So they're easy points, and all of them are worth 5 points each, so they go pretty quickly, and it's something kind of fun the students like to do. In this module, you will have one of your 3 short stories due. The point of view short story is due by the end of module 2, and then the other 2 short stories are due at the end of module 3. So like I said, you start working on all 3 of them if you want, but you are getting one finished now. And then in the next module, we'll have a chance to do a workshop where you get feedback on one of your other 2 short stories. So we're mostly practicing right now. The point of view short stories, shorter, a little bit easier, and we'll do the same thing for poetry and drama. We'll start with something shorter to practice the skills, and then we'll work to something more difficult, a little bit longer, and you'll get more feedback on that and more practice. Okay, so that is module 2, and I hope that you guys are enjoying looking at short stories. And if you have any questions, of course, as always, email me, and I hope you have a great weekend.